Hi everyone. Okay, finally, I am sharing a video on my hair. I get so many questions about it, and because I'm so into every type of conversation, I kind of prioritize. But I think this conversation is of import, even though I don't stress it enough. I feel that in the 3 years, this is my anniversary on the 15th, 3 years natural, big year, 3 years since my big chop. And I have to say that I've learned so much, and this was part of my process. I know that it was a means to connect me more to my creator, to my ancestors, to all that made me what I am. And I really feel that my hair gives me an ability to connect more. It's almost like an antenna to the creator. And being natural, and that enables me, I feel, to be closer and to hear messages more and to feel just connected, more connected to the creative spirit. So this is not an issue of vanity. I think when a lot of women are going natural, I think without them even realizing it subconsciously, they're making a connection to their creator, and it seems to be ubiquitous throughout the entire country, throughout all over. Women are going natural, and it's such a beautiful thing. And what's amazing is when I lived in France, I would wear my hair in an afro or whatever in a natural way. And a lot of the French women, European women would come up to me and beg to see my hair. And they would want to take pictures, and they would say, I wish I had hair like you. Literally, they would all say they wish they had hair like me. And it just amazed me because, in this country, we never appreciate what we have, but others do. And so I have to say, embrace yourselves, and once you embrace yourself, then you get to learn why you were made the way that you are. You were wonderfully made, no matter who or what kind of phenotype you have. You were wonderfully made, and it's your connection to who you are, to your ancestors, to the creator. And so I've learned so much in this way. I've learned more about myself. Know thyself, because of my hair being natural. And so 3 years since my big chop, this is me. And I have to say that I will never ever go back and revert to a perm, even though my hair is extremely difficult to take care of. I mean, growing up, I had 6 sisters, and out of my sisters, I was the one with the coarsest hair. My hair was very hard to detangle, to tame, and it was also extremely long. It would go down my waist, and because of that, it was very difficult for my mother and my older sisters to take care of. And so they resorted to a perm, which anyone would do with my kind of hair. But because of that, until the age of, when I turned 40, I said, okay, it's time to chop off the lies. And I felt like it was a lie. And even though my hair is even harder to deal with now, not being in a permed condition, I will never ever revert back. A lot of people ask me, Vera, how do you take care of your hair? And I have to admit that I'm not very good taking care of it. I know how, but because it's such an arduous task, I really am reluctant to even do it. When it's wash time, I am just dreading it because I know how much work it's going to be. So oftentimes I neglect it for a week or two. I'll just put it up in a ponytail, and it dreads on me, it knots on me, it's ripping on me when I finally decide to comb through it. But I'm okay with that, I'm like, the only thing that I do for my hair that I recommend for everyone, of course, everyone knows by those great hair channels, condition, moisturize. I don't do those things all the time, so I can't speak on it, but I can tell you what I do religiously is every 8 weeks I trim my hair. Whether it's an inch or 2 inches, I trim my hair. Just like a plant, when you trim a plant, the plant thrives and it grows more and it's healthier. And so that's what I think, and I would recommend to anyone, no matter what condition your hair is in, relaxed or not, cut your hair every 8 weeks. And let me see what else. I think that's it. Oh, I never got to share with you guys. About a year ago, I was at a friend's house, and being that she's shorter than I am, she had a candle lit, a small tea light kind of candle lit on her dresser and on her bureau in her living room. And being that I'm taller than her, the dresser was just the right height for me to walk by and my hair to catch on fire. And so we're at a gathering with a lot of people and everyone's screaming and looking at me, but they're paralyzed. They can't move. And I'm like, why is everyone looking at me like that? And I'm like, and then I'm hearing something sizzling and I'm smelling burnt hair, which I'm very familiar with from having my hair blow dried and stuff. But I smelled it and I'm like, and I felt the heat and the sound in my ear. And I started screaming and my husband came to me and we're both trying to stomp it out. And we got it out, but it did a lot of damage. We got clumps of hair that was burnt on this side of my head, my right side. And so, of course, for days it smelled like burnt hair. And I also had to cut my whole head to equal what was left on this side. And so that was traumatic. It could have been worse. So I never got to share that with you guys. I meant to, though. Sorry. But just be careful near candles. I think with all of the oil in our hair and everything, it's just you have to be really, really careful. So anyway, I'm going to sound off. I want to thank you guys for inquiring and asking about my hair. And I would recommend it to any of you. Go natural. Enjoy your hair. Right now, my hair, because it's 3 years, I decided to blow dry it and give myself a really good, thorough trim. On the new moon, on the full moon, I will be cutting it. Usually on the full moon, I give myself a really good trim. So I'm going to be doing it then. You guys could Google why a person would want to do that on a full moon. So that's when I do it, and right now it's in a blow dry condition, but because it's so thick and coarse, you can see that it does not straighten the way everyone else's does. So anyway, there's a head. It's a lot of hair, a lot of work, but I'm thinking of dreading it. You guys give me your opinion. What do you think? And I think I would like to have like I don't know, a brown color or something, but we'll see. I know that's a chemical, but it's better than a perm. So give me your advice. Dreading or coloring it brown or whatever. Give me your advice. Dreading sounds really, really good right now. I think it will be easier to take care of. Anyway, guys, shalom and barakatham.